Kamala Harris is my president. Bye bye, Trump.
Hey guys, it's Angela, and is anybody else surprised on the amount of liberal meltdowns about Donald Trump? Please make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. This girl is asking, do you hate Trump just because he's a Republican? And she's gonna reply,
like really stupid, but is the Boston Marathon longer than the LA Marathon?
No, all marathons are the same length.
no, Trump isn't a Republican.
That's it, common sense.
He's a wannabe dictator.
Are you serious?
Okay, so she's saying that Donald Trump is a wannabe dictator. And what I find really interesting is that I'm sure none of these people care to actually indulge themselves into the things that Donald Trump actually says, and it's a lot more fun to just hear the media's own rendition of what he says. However, when I actually went to the inauguration rally, Donald Trump said that this nation is yours. It's yours. You guys are taking it back. And then he turned around to the back of the stadium where I was sitting at, and he said, yours, yours. He believes that America is of the people and that we should have our freedom. And so he's not a dictator. He's almost like he serves the American people, you know? It's almost like we're his boss. That's how the government should work. They should serve the people. This guy right here says, when the little blonde sorority girls think voting for Trump is a trend, but they're literally voting against their own rights. Again, what rights? They always repeat this, rights. It's like, okay. And also, the girls, in my opinion, who were like in sororities and did the whole university lifestyle and all of that stuff, usually they tend to be the ones who love Kamala Harris the most. And in loving Kamala Harris, I don't actually mean they love or like her. I just mean hating Donald Trump the most. College students in general, except for some universities, seem to be the most woke, globalist, communist people that exist in the world. And that is because our universities have been infiltrated.
All I want to say is the Trumpies have been real quiet. They've been real quiet because, he's going to save us. He's going to save this planet. Where are y'all supposed?
What?
Why are y'all not posting?
Do I need to be louder? I like Donald Trump. Okay? Is that okay? Or am I gonna fall on the wrong side of history? I'm sure most of you guys remember this song that was like, F Donald Trump. Yeah, F Donald Trump. Okay, so the lyrics, here's a piece of them. Don't let Donald Trump win. He is like cancer. He's too rich. He doesn't have the answers. He can't make decisions for this country. He gonna crash us. We can't be a slave for him, and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that type of mentality was just so popular that this song completely popped off, and it seemed like people were singing it in the streets. I mean, the only people singing it now are the illegals protesting in Dallas. The point that I'm making is that there has been a huge cultural shift in our nation, and many Americans are fed up with the hate that legacy media is giving to Donald Trump and Trump supporters, and we're ready to take back our country. Majority of Americans from all ethnic races, we have united together. And it's just funny because just one person didn't seem to get the memo, and they wrote, composed, and produced an entire song to try to make the next pop viral hit of F Donald Trump. And it's just so funny that it didn't really work. And probably not many people heard it. But hey, I am happy that there are people out there who are trying to make content, trying to make music, and trying to make it. I will never hate on somebody's ability to try. I think that that is amazing, that instead of just making an angry video, she actually put some effort into it. I think that that's awesome. However, of course, I don't really agree with this horrendous message, which is basically a knockoff of a song that had already been released.
Donald Trump gotta go, bitch. Kamala Harris is my president. Donald Trump gotta go, bitch. Kamala Harris is my president. Bye bye, Trump. Bye bye, Trump. Why the fuck would I vote for Donald Trump when he a convicted felon? Look at his face turning red like a watermelon. How a felon?
Can they ever say anything else? They're like, Donald Trump, felon! Ah! And they never have anything else to say. It's kind of weird. That song was weird. Majority of her Instagram is a bunch of videos with the song playing over it. I mean, you know that the world is moving in a good direction when this did not catch on at all. She also made a BTS and nobody wanted to see it. Also, her style, it kind of looks really similar to Megan Thee Stallion. And so when Megan Thee Stallion promoting Kamala Harris didn't get Kamala Harris elected, I don't think that anything like this would help either. So this video starts out looking like it's going to be a letter, but then it begins to play that song that's like, F you very, very much. Good job. You guys use the F word a lot. Congrats. The biggest difference between liberals and conservatives that I'm finding is that most conservatives I know aren't just gonna be like, I hate all liberals suck. I mean, we can look at some specific examples and be like, okay, this person said this thing and that was kind of weird. This other person did that and that was strange. I mean, you judge each instance differently because each person is different, but they just hate all Trump supporters no matter what.
If you voted for Trump, my heart goes out to you.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Tarzan.
My heart goes out to you.
I know there are gay people who voted for Trump, but
She looks like the type of girl who would look outside of the window and act like the Hillary Duff Let the Rain Fall song is playing.
I just know the ones in my life don't feel safe.
No, they don't feel safe in the safest country in the
really
world.
sad.
It is really sad. It's like kind of scary.
So I know if I am scared as a heterosexual white woman in America, I can't
Yeah.
imagine what everyone else is feeling. So anyway, it's a hard day. I hate playing this game. I hate it. I need you all to just like wear a shirt that you're proud of what you picked, so I know.
It would be great if somebody took a compilation of these videos and then played the song "Cause You Had a Bad Day." And that would fit perfectly because a lot of times they are just feeling ways. It's always their feelings. They feel scared, they feel sad. And it's like, okay, but what does that have to do with the Republicans and Donald Trump? All that it has to do is the fact that you have been watching scary movies, which is basically all of the big media outlets, which are making you feel scared. That's it. Maybe watch some cartoons and you won't feel so scared anymore.
Who to not interact with, so I know who the safe people are not.
Safe.
And if you've decided after all of this that this isn't what you wanted it to be, then you need to just like step the up and be part of the change because you made this mess.
Trump supporters know what they voted for. Unlike with Kamala Harris, it was kind of like a lottery ticket. It was like, okay, we vote for this and we have no idea what's going to happen. But with Donald Trump, he told us exactly what all of his policies were. Kamala Harris was literally known for flip-flopping. One day she didn't want Christian people in her rallies. The next day she was going to church. She had completely different views on oil, on guns, on everything, one day to the next. And so Donald Trump supporters are not as confused as they want people to think. Doesn't anybody else find this actually so ironic? Because a Kamala Harris presidency, in many people's opinions, would have been the end of the United States. And yet these people are trying to make it seem so scary that Trump is as president. However, it actually could have been really bad. I was talking to a guy who fled Cuba to come to the United States, and he said that Kamala Harris was a communist. He could see the patterns. You can't get your country back after that. And yet this lady posts, my innocent 2-year-old daughter asked for a lollipop for breakfast, not realizing our rights as women are over, and mama is falling apart. Mama needs to take care of herself. It wouldn't even matter if America did become the most prosperous nation over the next 4 years to these people because they are unhappy no matter what. They live in the greatest country in the world and they're still sad. I mean, there's nothing that you can do for them. You can't help a person who doesn't even want to help themselves. Please triple check that you guys are subscribed to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.